Hussein has expressed his discontent with how he is being treated and demanded the judge assert his authority.
I was brought here to the door and I'm with the handcuffs. We don't accept that, and at the same time the elevator was not working and the Quran in my hand and the handcuffs. I went in the elevator. We will bring that to the attention of the police. Mr. Judge, I don't want you to call them. I want you to order them. They are in on our land. You have the sovereignty. You are an Iraqi, and they are foreigners and occupiers and invaders. If you want an attorney appointed by you, it will be this next session. By this next session we will give you enough communication means so that you can contact him. Your Honor, I reject the appointment. Give me a chance to talk to my original attorneys and maybe a replacement for those who come. Those, even if they don't come, I reject the appointment and I do without an attorney. Where is the translator? Has he finished, has he completed the translation or not? Yes. Your Honor, the same attorneys for Mr. Taha are for me, so I have the same situation. Mr. Balasim, they attend from the public defenders. The procedures were in their presence. If you want to appoint attorneys for you, that is your legal right, and the court allows you. We appoint attorneys that we know. Mr. Balasim. They say, he says, Mr. Jamil Denno, we didn't see you. Where did we see you, Mr. Balasim? You and Mr. Hussein. Mr. Hussein, on behalf, and you on behalf of Taha Ramadan. So you stay on in the session, but they are free to. You are from the Public Defender's Office. You were appointed by the Public Defense Office. If you haven't met, and if they want original attorneys, there is no objection. Go ahead. Your Honor, we are under the threat of killing. We want protection. Jasib. Last session and in this hall. Is he present here? Yes, last session and this time. Threatened to kill us. Where is the translator? I ask that you investigate in this issue. Yes, submit a written document to that effect. Mr. Khalil, do you have any from Mr. Ramsey Clark? Do you have any new anything? The validity is in the next session. Will you present in the next session? So that everybody is ready. The validity and the continuity in practicing law. We will not listen to the witnesses. You are given a period by the court. You don't have anything. Mr. Jafar, do you have anything to say? In fact, Your Honor, there are still attorneys. As long as there are attorneys from the Public Defender's Office, I request to listen to the witnesses today so that we don't make it difficult and hard for the witnesses. In fact, it is the right of the defendant to choose his attorney, so the court is granting him the chance in this regard. You, Mr. Khalil, will finish your procedures, and the court is... Yes. You call on your original attorneys. If they come back, that's fine. If not, then you have a chance given by us to... Yes. We will give you a period until... Did you receive the papers? Ghassan, where are the papers? Distribute the papers, the documents before... Your Honor. Your Honor, yes. The brothers here will be our attorneys. Who? Then formalize. There's one issue, Your Honor. I had medical tests in the prison 3 months ago, and they found out that I had cancer. And President Jalal Talabani and the Prime Minister mentioned that, and they approved that I get out of prison to get treatment. And my attorneys visited me, and they asked me to fill out a letter to you because you are the president of this court, and I sent you this on the 7th of November. And you know, this time is of essence in this case. I haven't received any such application. Your Honor, I sent you one copy, and I also sent a copy to the prosecutor. No, I haven't received any application. If you have a copy of it, I gave it to the camp. I haven't received it. What's the solution, Your Honor? Can we give you an application now? Yes. Yes, given a power of attorney now, and you can submit. This is indirect killing, Your Honor. 1 year and 6 months I've been asking for medical tests, and they're ignoring my request. And when the matter worsens, they discover the disease. I send you a letter, and here 3 weeks, and you haven't received. This is an indirect way of killing, Your Honor. Yes, do the power of attorney, and your application will be looked into. Yes, go ahead. Your Honor. If the letter of Barzan took you that long and the memos I wrote didn't arrive, I will investigate how the application was given. I wrote you 2 memorandums. Over. Yes. In the name of God, the most merciful. What was the memorandum about what? Do you have a formal application? 2 statements through Mr. Khalil. Mr. Khalil, do you have? Yes, send them. Do you have copies now? If you will, excuse me, if I'll give you the details. 3 statements or 4 to the investigative committees. The court is supposed to look at them before they question the witnesses. And 2 statements after our first meeting on the 19th of October. I asked some of the translators and they said 3 days later. I wrote a memorandum on the same day. I did not sleep until I finished it at 4:30. And I gave it to Do you have a copy of it? Do you have another copy of it? They didn't allow me to bring it with me. I have copies of each. And another one after that. Now I'll ask the police after the session is adjourned to take it from you and to give it to the court. They are the same people that I gave the statements to and they didn't deliver it to you. Now we will ask one of the clerks or those to take it. Yes, it's in my room. Yes, if you send after the session is adjourned, yes, they will go down with you. Have you finished the power of attorney? Yes. Let him sign.
You've been watching the